What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lowe's here, and welcome back to the Frunk Club, where we discuss all things Tesla. In today's video, as you can see, I've got a couple Teslas here because we're going to be talking sunshades. We live in South Florida, where it is super hot all year round, and in the summer, it's scorching. So having a sunshade in your Tesla is really a must-have accessory, in my opinion. So whether you go with something that's inexpensive or whether you decide to go with the electronic sunshades like we decided to go with, honestly, you can't go wrong either way, but these are phenomenal sunshade options, and we're going to discuss the differences between the one that I recently upgraded to, which is the TesStudio's LED sunshade, versus the one my friend Tove decided to go with, which is the voice-activated sunshade. Both of them are power sunshades, so let's go ahead and take a look and see the differences between both of them. Come join me. So here in Tove's car, as you can see, he's gone with the voice-activated sunshade, which is a great option. It has a really nice factory finish, matches the factory liner very well, so it really gives you that factory look. Now, it does have a button here, which does go ahead and open the entire sunshade with one press, which is also very nice. But the main features about this sunshade is that it does have a voice-activated feature to it. So if we go ahead and activate that by saying, "Hello, TT," close. As you can see, the sunshade will then go ahead and do whatever function you prompt it to do. We can go ahead and say stop. Or we can say open. And as you can see, it will go ahead and follow those commands. So if I want to go ahead and close it again, close. And there it goes. So as you can see, it does have some great functionality regarding that. Very nice factory finish. And as you can see, it's nice and quick, and does have one complete shade that goes from the back all the way from the front. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the LED sunshade, which not only does it have voice activated features, but it also has, of course, LED ambient lighting built into it. Now that one is a little bit different, and I'm gonna go ahead and point out the differences once we get into my vehicle. So let's go ahead and head on over there and check that one out. Now, as you can see with the TesStudio's version, you have the beautiful ambient lighting right off the bat. And I kind of feel like you have a nice, again, the finish is really, really nice, matches your factory finish really well. The buttons here are much nicer, in my opinion, a little bit smaller than the ones with the voice-activated sunshade, as you saw. And then the one thing, this one does have voice activation as well, except you do activate it a little bit differently, which my wife is actually going to love because it's actually her name. I know, it's ridiculous. I kind of started laughing the moment I saw the instructions. But you heard it. If I say, "Hello, Amy." Hi, Amy.
I am here.
There it is. If I say that, then it's now activated and I can say open.
Okay.
And as you can see, it opens. Now, the difference about this one, as you can see, is that it opens from the middle versus having just one sunshade that goes all the way to the back, which I actually like that because you kind of start getting coverage on both sides right away. And it does have a nice seamless finish. When you do have it open, you still have the ambient lighting, which is really nice. And we can actually change those colors. So we can go ahead and say, switch to red. Or maybe I have to activate it again here. So, hi, Amy.
I am here.
Switch to red.
Okay.
Switch to green.
Okay.
Switch to yellow. Switch to orange.
Okay.
Okay, switch to white.
Okay.
And then switch to blue.
Okay.
As you can see, it has all the functionality to be able to switch different color ambient lighting to match whatever you have going on. I have the blue right now, so I'm going to leave it on the blue. But that's the difference. As you can see, the functionality here, you do have the voice control plus the ambient lighting, which I think is just awesome, especially if you already have ambient lighting in your vehicle. Then it's going to just complement the car that much more, in my opinion, right? But if you don't have ambient lighting, and obviously you want to keep it in the same kind of look, you don't want the ambient lighting on your sunshade, then of course the voice controlled option is a great option as well. Both are available on TesStudios.com. So if you're thinking about getting one of these for your vehicle, head on over there because, guys, right now they have a sale on all of their TesStudio products. And as always, if you use my discount code, MrCMelendez, you will save on all your TesStudios purchases. Now, with summer here, this is a must-have accessory in my opinion. So whether you go with this one or whether you go with the other option, I will say that it is a must-have accessory. They're super easy to install. If you're curious on how to do that, I will link my previous video here above so that you can go ahead and watch that install video, because it's pretty much the same install process. The only difference I will say is that with the voice activated sunshade, the plug is in the back, where with this particular sunshade, because you do have a little brain module right here for the LEDs and the sunshade, they do have a longer wire which does connect here at the front. So it does require a little bit of a longer wiring process, but they're both still very straightforward and very simple. Anyways, guys, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Would you go with the voice activated version that you saw before, or would you go with the LED version that I have here that also has LED and voice activated control? So let me know what you guys think. As you can see, I kind of like the way this looks. I love the way it closes from the middle, and it really does have a nice, tight, seamless close, which you'll see here as well. But again, let me know in the comments what you think. Always curious to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon so that you're notified when I post my next Frunk Club video. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me here today at the Frunk Club. Till next time.